Stocks. I've got something written here that they are running for their Christmas champs today as well. I didn't realise that, so something up for grabs for the Street Stock drivers. Car number 19 from Dunedin, Jamie Lott leads them out with Mark Henderson. Car 34, the X Factor sponsored car in behind him. Car number 8, Aaron Borthwick, his first run this season in a Street Stock. So great to see Aaron in the ex-Charles Corkery car, the car that got rolled twice here at the start of the season. Aaron's taken the controls of that car and having a spin in it today. Car number 81, his first time out this season, Logan Stewart. Then we go to Rob Mitchell, car number 91, doing double duties today, also racing the stock car. 33, Steve Dryden. Great to see Steve back. He got some pretty major damage up at the New Zealand title there, up in Rotorua just a few weeks ago. So Steve back having a run today. Also number 33 from Dunedin is Luke Ellis. Car number 6, Simon Mitchell in the panel van. Car number 43 is Lockie McLean. And at the rear of the field there, car 83, we have Megan Henderson rounding up the field. Not a bad selection there of street stocks. You can actually see on the front of Steve Dryden's car, NZ Street Stock title 2017-18 Riverside Speedway in Invercargill. That's right, folks, we are going to have the New Zealand title for street stocks here next season. It is going to be massive, absolutely huge. I'd imagine it'll be over a couple of nights and there'll be heaps of cars, tons of carnage. So that's all happening next season. Of course, once we do have a date cemented in place, it'll go up on the Rock Riverside Speedway Facebook page. But do keep it in the back of your mind, folks. NZ Street Stock title down here next season. In the starters' hands, race 1 of the afternoon here at the Rock FM Riverside Speedway. Steve Dryden from the front row of the grid. It'd be pretty tough to peg back from there as well. He's parked up alongside Jamie Lott, it looks like. Ready for a start, we're away and racing. Steve Dryden's the quickest to get away there. Mark Henderson slips down onto that pole line. 19, Jamie Lott, he gets a tag from Mark Henderson, so he goes around. So at the moment, Steve Dryden leads us one here from Henderson. Then we go back to Luke Ellison, that third spot. Megan Henderson's made a good start as well. She's gone from the rear of the grid. She's up to 4th already. She slipped underneath the whole lot of them. Then we've got Lockie McLean there, holding that 5th place from Rob Mitchell. Then Aaron Borthwick and car 81, Logan Stewart. So Steve Dryden at the moment, high and wide he goes. Henderson was down low, but it's pushed them wide. So Dryden, he's off to a handy start at the moment. Here comes Megan Henderson. She's up into 3rd place now. She's only 2 or 3 car lengths back from Mark Henderson, so not a hell of a lot in this between 2nd and 3rd place. Still Dryden kisses that wall coming out of turn number 4. There's car 33. Luke Ellis has a bit of a spin in the panel van down there in turn 4. So your race order at the moment, still Dryden out in front from Mark Henderson, 34. Megan Henderson in 3rd place. Then we go to car 43, which is Lockie McLean, being chased hard by Rob Mitchell in car 91. Then back to 33D, Luke Ellis, Logan Stewart, car number 81. Then we're back to Aaron Borthwick. Lap traffic in front of Steve Dryden there in the form of car number 19, Jamie Lott, trying to make a nuisance of himself with the race leader. Car number 6 there also, Simon Mitchell goes a lap down. So Dryden manages just to sneak past Jamie Lott in car number 19. Will Lott line him up as they head down to 3 and 4. Dryden's got too much pace for him, goes around wide. Some of these cars really struggling for drive out there at the moment. Henderson, he'll slip down the inside of Jamie Lott in turn 1 here. Heads down low, Lott on the high line. Change of place there for 3rd at the moment with Lockie McLean going around the outside of Megan Henderson. He's now moved up into that 3rd spot. So Dryden with a handy lead now. He's about to put a lap on Aaron Borthwick in car number 8. Mark Henderson still holding 2nd place. Then we go back to McLean and Megan Henderson still in a drag race side by side. One on the high line, one down low. Henderson just trying to sneak past Aaron Borthwick, gives him a bit of a nudge heading into turn 3, sends Borthwick around, says welcome back to Street Stocks. So daylight between first and second. Steve Dryden in car 33 with a handy lead over Mark Henderson. Megan Henderson's managed to shake McLean off now as well, so she's comfortably up into that third spot, goes around lap traffic in the form of Jamie Lott. Bit of smoke coming out of the back of car number 43 from Dunedin, so he may have issues there. Rob Mitchell chases him hard down past the Community Trust, the Southland sign on the back straight. All playing relatively nicely at the moment, the Street Stocks. Mark Henderson now trying to do what he can to edge closer to Steve Dryden in car 33. He's got some work to do. Half a straight length is what Dryden leads by. Dryden about to sneak past Simon Mitchell, puts him another lap down. So your race order, Dryden, Mark Henderson, Megan Henderson, that's your top 3. Then we go back to car 43, which is Lockie McLean. 91, Rob Mitchell, he's next in the queue. Oh, a bit of action on the main straight. Mitchell gets into the side of Jamie Lott as well. Change up the lead there as well. Issues there for Steve Dryden. Mark Henderson has managed to pull him in. Still this car parked on the main straight here, which is car number 81. That's Logan Stewart parked. Oh, Dryden's gone to the infield, almost took Megan Henderson with him. Red light is on. They're going to stop this one here because of that car parked up on turn 1 there, car number 81, Logan Stewart. Bit of a shame we've seen Steve Dryden there fall back into the hands of Mark Henderson, car 34. So issues there for Dryden. Aaron Borthwick also pulling to the infield. Interesting setup there coming out of turn 4. We've got Mitchell as well as car number 43, Lockie McLean. And the Bandit, Rob Mitchell, all parked down there, ready to get underway again. Keep an eye on that format down there, folks. Could be a bit of action coming out of turn 4. Waiting for the green lights to come back on. So white flag must have been shown for Mark Henderson. He's probably got about just over half a lap to do to take the checkered. So checkered flag has come out. The race has been won by car number 34. That is Mark Henderson. He takes out the first race for the Street Stocks for the afternoon.
I was supposed to be your man, girl. I thought we had plans, girl. I guess that all changed. Been sucking out my blood cause I forgot to check for fangs. She a monster, cold-hearted, the female Dexter. Who next up? No, I'm not the last to get the wrath or the pressure. It seems it's all fate, but when you're living in her thrill, you might die during the chase. She's a killer.
So Saloon's out on track at the moment, just doing a wee bit of wheel packing out there, as we say, a new surface here at the Rock FM Riverside Speedway, so just packing it down, you might say. Car number 66, the brand new car here to the Rock FM Riverside Speedway. The Chevy Monza of Trev Black. Of course, Trev was driving the Camaro. He's decided to have a crack at something a wee bit more old school, even though it is a brand new car. Smart looking car, the old school looking Monzas. A lot of Nissan Skyline running gear in that there. So Trev's first meeting here at the Rock FM Riverside Speedway in car number 66. So we're away and racing, folks. Race number 1 for the Saloons this afternoon at the Rock FM Riverside Speedway. Camden Crack gets off to a good start. Handy lead already. In fact, yellows are out. They weren't happy with the start. Burke of the course has the yellow out. Oh, Nigel Olsen gets a wee bit crossed up heading down there into turn 3. May have made a wee bit of contact with Jeff Richardson. We'll wait and see. Should get a start this time around. Race 2 of the afternoon. Saloons here at the Rock FM Riverside Speedway. Trev Black right in the centre of the track there. We're away and racing. Brett Sterling has a look on the inside early. Doesn't quite commit to it. So Black leads him around with Sterling in that second place. Then we go to Richardson. Nigel Olsen off to a good start as well. He's up into 4th. Then we go to Dean Shearing. Newell, Camden Crack's picked himself up a spot. And at the rear of the field there, Tim Wilson in his first drive in Saloons. Oh, Jeff Richardson, Dean Shearing very, very loose on the main straight. As Camden Crack starts to weave his way through, he's accounted for Richardson. Keep an eye on Newell. He's up into 4th place now as well. Car number 96, one of the visiting Dunedin drivers. Still Trevor Black though in that Chevy Monza, car 66, who leads the way. Brett Sterling up on his outside. Look at Nigel Olsen. He's managed to sneak through as well. It's a bit old school at the front, folks. It's taken us back to the 80s here at Riverside with 2 Chevy Monzas leading the way around. Trevor Black leads from Nigel Olsen. Here comes Dean Shearing. Brett Sterling moved to the outside, Shearing the inside. Then we go back to Newell. Camden Crack trying to work his way through there as well. Had to put the... Oh, there's a wheel. Looks like a wheel come off there for... or something happened. Blown tyre, it might be for Newell. Certainly leapt in the air on the back straight, and he's moved to the infield now. So that's his race done and dusted. Up front, Dean Shearing still trying to make amends. He's trying to move up into that second spot, goes right around the outside of car number 11, Nigel Olsen, and car 66, Trevor Black. Camden Crack trying to join him as well. He's currently holding that 3rd place. Shearing leads this one here from car 17, Camden Crack. Then we go back to Trevor Black, Nigel Olsen, Jeff Richardson, and Brett Sterling. Tim Wilson, car 33, just starting to get to grips with it at the moment. He's at the rear of the field, but the real battle at the moment happening is up front. For first and Shearing, 68, Dean Shearing. Managing to hold off Camden Crack at the moment in 2nd place. Then it's the battle of the Monzas between Trevor Black and Nigel Olsen. That car of Newell's that let go pretty spectacularly. I haven't seen one jump in the air like that before with a flat tyre. Only half a car length between the leaders. Dean Shearing, car 68, just managing to hold off Camden Crack in 2nd place at the moment. One more lap to go. Can Shearing hold him off? Crack very, very fast down here into turns 1 and 2. He's chasing Shearing as hard as he can, but Shearing, I think he might have pulled a length on him. Tim Wilson moves to the infield. Issues for the Falcon. Checkered flag is going to be presented though, and it's Dean Shearing, car 68. He takes out race 1 over Camden Crack, car number 17. A good finish by Trevor Black, car number 66 in 3rd place. Then we go back to Brett Sterling, 11, Nigel Olsen, and Jeff Richardson. He'll be at the tail of that field, but a good race win there for the Saloon of Dean Shearing.
Early in the morning, rise up in the room, day you, and I can't stop looking at you. You're sleeping and I'm scared to do more and do it without catching your hand. I say I do right with you. I say I do right with you. I say I do right with you. But it can be without you.
Kyle Hyde. In behind Kyle, car number 99, that is Charlie Jackson from Christchurch. 11, the TKO sponsored machine of Das Hewitt. Then we go back to 42, which is Kate Warren, also from Christchurch. 21 from Christchurch is Clayton Phillips. In behind Clayton, we have Jace McMullen, car number 84, the second of the Concrete Works sponsored machines. 54, Mike Jackson. He certainly found some form in the last few weeks in car number 54, the Hydrolink sponsored car. Raymond Phillips in the Ryco sponsored machine is car number 17. 55, Harcourt sponsored car of Dean Miller. 68, Luke Shearing, sponsored by Dean Shearing Contracting. 21 is Kev Fulton, sponsored by ProBuilt Engines. 22, the X Factor Cars sponsored modified sprint of Scott Williamson. 99, Invercargill Oil Shop sponsored car of George Phillips. Car number 6, sponsored by Riverton Freight and Passenger Services, is Kobe Morrison. 36 is Jaden Fraser of Christchurch. 67, Vaughan Marshall, also sponsored by Sivrite Blasting Panel and Paint. And car number 32 is Ben Gilmore of Christchurch. So a spectacular lineup of modified sprints racing for a big cash prize this afternoon in the Southern Bullet Cup. They will run 3 heat races. They will then go into a feature this afternoon. So at the moment, folks, what they are doing is a 4-car salute. So folks, get up to the fence, put your hands together for the modified sprints. This is the modified sprints way of saying thank you to you, the crowd of Southland, for coming out and supporting the racing. Put your hands together as they go round, folks. So lights are out, we should get a start this time around. This is going to be fast, it's going to be furious, folks. Keep an eye out on it. 18 modified sprints from Christchurch and Invercargill going head to head for the first time for the Southern Bullet Cup. We're away, we are racing. Into turn 1, look at that, Raymond Phillips being chased hard by Luke Shearing. Shearing sticks to the inside, he took a big chunk of corner with him, so I don't know whether the officials will be looking at that or not, but he did take a big chunk of corner. Raymond Phillips has issues here. Kate Warren right on his rear bumper. So at the moment, Luke Shearing from Raymond Phillips, Kate Warren. 32 is Ben Gilmore. Gilmore moved up into that second spot. Kate Warren sneaks through as well. She's now up into second. Car 42, Kate Warren. She's chasing down Luke Shearing like he's standing still at the moment. She sits right on his tail going into turn 1 and 2. So Shearing leads from car number 32, Ben Gilmore, then Kate Warren. Then we go back to car 21, Clayton Phillips. Issues with Dean Miller, pulls to the infield slightly. He's back out there again. So Shearing at the moment starting to pull out a wee bit of a lead as Kate Warren and Gilmore battle it out. Here comes 21 Phillips trying to sneak through into that third place at the moment, but Gilmore shuts the door. Good battle happening there for third and fourth. But Shearing at the moment looking racy. Car number 99 on the infield there, that is Charlie Jackson of Christchurch. So Shearing, half a straight length lead at the moment as the Christchurch cars battle it out amongst themselves. It's given them a chance to stretch the legs. So your race order as they come round, we've got Shearing leading this one here. Over car 32, Ben Gilmore. Then we go back to Warren in car 42. Oh, look at that, 21, very, very fast out low. That's Clayton Phillips. Then we go to Raymond Phillips in car number 33, Brendan Daly. Vaughan Marshall, he's up there as well as George Phillips. And looks like Kevin Fulton, car 21, making amends here as well. Lap traffic now though in the form of Kobe Morrison. Look at this, Luke Shearing sneaks underneath Morrison, sneaks underneath Williamson and Jackson. He's almost put a lap on half the field already. Jaden Fraser just up in front of him at the moment. He's going to go a lap down as well. Car number 21 all over that pole line again. That's twice he's done that now. So pretty tidy at the moment and a handy race lead The car number 68, Luke Shearing. Warren down over the pole line, looking for a way through. She's currently holding that second place at the moment over car 32, Ben Gilmore. 21 still there as well, Clayton Phillips. Oh, there's Shearing, the race leader's gone over. So he had a handy lead, and Shearing rolls. So that should be how they line up now. Car number 32, Ben Gilmore, takes his place at the front of the grid. He's got Kate Warren, 42, and behind him, 21, Clayton Phillips in third. Then we go back to Raymond Phillips from Invercargill, car 17 in fourth. Fifth place at the moment, 33, Brendan Daly. Then we go back to Mike Jackson, car number 54, Jaden Fraser. He's done well to move himself up the grid there as well. He's currently sitting up in seventh place in 36. Kobe Morrison having a good run. Green lights on, we're away, we are racing. Gilmore heads him off at the moment. Kate Warren holds that second place. They're loving that pole line, the Christchurch drivers. So 32, Ben Gilmore holds a handy lead at the moment over Kate Warren. Then we go back to Clayton Phillips in third place. Brendan Daly moved up into fourth place. It was Christchurch, top four drivers at the moment. White flag being presented by the clerk of the course for Ben Gilmore. Less than a lap to go. Race number one, the Southern Bullet Cup for modified sprints. Look how quick these things go round the rock. Riverside Speedway. Checkered flag is out. Car 32. He takes it out from Kate Warren. So exciting finish there. But it's car 32, Ben Gilmore, he takes it out over Kate Warren in car 42. Then we go to Clayton Phillips, car number 21. 33 is Brendan Daly. Then the first of the Southland cars there in the form of Ray Phillips in car number 17, who got in a pretty competitive battle there with car 54, Mike Jackson. Some maximum points, and well done to car number 32, Ben Gilmore. That is race number one of the Southern Bullet Cup for modified sprints. Race number two, a little bit later on this afternoon. Heat number one of the Southland Champs for Production Saloons coming up next. Production Saloons out on track. Southland title up for grabs for these guys today. Current Southland champ is car number 24, Tam Clements. He currently holds that title, so he'll be trying to defend that today, but he's got some tough competition out there. Car number 11, that man at the front of the grid, pretty racy sort of a guy. That is Jeff Friend from Cromwell. On his outside, another former Southland Production Saloon champion, that is Dylan Mountain in car number 99. Issues there for Acacia Mitchell. She's being pushed off the track there, so unfortunately looks like her race is done and dusted for Acacia. 44 is Shane Carson from Dunedin. 52, Des McTaggart, the Nissan Primera. Then we go to car number 22, the X-Factor Cars sponsored machine of Emma Phillips. 24, as we mentioned just a moment ago, is the reigning Southland title holder, Tam Clements. 23, Tony Jones. He'll be another one of the hot favourites here this afternoon in the Production Saloons. 26, Asher Clements. She's had the measure of her brother the last few meetings here as well, so she'd love to take the Southland title from him. Then we go back to car 7, Stephen Richardson in the Honda Prelude. Once again, another one of these guys that on his day, he's pretty fast, and he can certainly be a contender here this afternoon for that Southland title. 17 is the big XF Falcon of Jason Cullen, his first outing this season in car number 17. And the rear of the field there, car 45. A veteran of the sport, used to race saloons way back in the day, and it's great to see Trev Urin back here racing in car number 45 at the rear of the field. So just a bit of water got on the circuit there. Circuit looking not too bad at the moment. As we say, a pretty new surface here. And trialling and testing a few things, so just need to keep that water in it so it doesn't chop up too bad, so these cars will just drive around for a wee bit. Of course, James Stronach, he's got a car for sale as well, folks, a Mustang Saloon, so if you're interested in getting into the Saloon class, which seems to be growing, he could be the man to see. Green light is on, we are running. Heat 1, Southland title up for grabs. And it's Dylan Mountain, he manages to head around the outside of Jeffrey in that track, pretty greasy at the moment. Your current Southland champion, Tam Clements, is on the march through, gets a bit of a tag from Tony Jones on the back straight. Friend has now moved into the front with Dylan Mountain in second. Oh, issues there for Tam Clements. He slid into turn number 3, and it's actually Stephen Richardson who's actually taken advantage of that there at the moment. He's moved from the rear of the field up into that third place. Oh, Dylan Mountain, he gets it all wrong between 1 and 2. This track, very, very greasy indeed. These cars really struggling. Jeff Friend goes over and gives Dylan Mountain a bit of a touch as they head down the back straight. He's moved back into the lead of this one here. Car number 11 from Cromwell, Jeff Friend. He heads him around. Mountain in second place. Then we go back to Richardson. Tony Jones, car number 52 from Cromwell. Des McTaggart and Tam Clements. That's how they line up at the moment. Trevor, you're in doing a good job too. Sitting down on that pole line. He sneaks through. He's down in about 6th place. So Jeff Friend, he's about to put a lap on car 16, which is Acacia Mitchell. She had issues at the start of this one. She's making a move to the outside though, make him have to work for it. That's the way to go. Asher Clements really struggling in car 26 as well, which isn't like Asher. She's been one of the form drivers this season. She's just gone a lap down. So Dylan Mountain in car 99, doing absolutely everything he can in second place at the moment to try and mow down car number 11, which is Jeff Friend. Tam Clements now, the reigning Southland champ, car number 24. He's moved up in the 3rd spot. Richardson in 4th, McTaggart in 5th place. Then we go Trev Urin and Tony Jones next in the queue. Car 22, Emma Phillips down the order a wee bit, but she's doing a great job as well. Shane Carson, the big rear wheel drive, holding Commodore. He's just struggling at the moment on the back straight to get grip, as is car number 17, Jason Cullen. The leaders have passed them. Friend with a handy lead now over car 99, Dylan Mountain. Mountain very, very sideways as they head down between turns 3 and 4. Richardson in the Honda Prelude car 7, he's now moved up into that 3rd spot, followed by McTaggart. Then we go back to Clements. Clements on the inside of McTaggart. But McTaggart, he shuts the door in car 52. Tony Jones trying to come through the field now as well. He's just going around the outside of Trevor Urin, picking himself up another spot. Almost contact on the back straight there between Richardson and Cullen. Cullen a lap down. So it's Friend at the moment with a healthy lead over the General Tyres machine. Car number 99, Dylan Mountain. Then we go back to car 7, which is Richardson. Tam Clements has picked a spot up again. He's moved up into 4th place. McTaggart, he's caught him behind the back of car 17, which is Cullen. Moves to the inside now, makes a move, but he's lost a spot. Acacia Mitchell starting to find a wee bit of speed in car 16 as well, but she's well down the order with those issues at the start of the race. Jeff Friend, a pretty cruisy Sunday afternoon drive at the moment in car number 11. Dylan Mountain in second place, gets through a couple of back markers in the form of Emma Phillips and Asher Clements. You can see now the track just starting to dry. These cars starting to find a decent race line. Richardson starting to try and put a little bit of pressure onto Dylan Mountain up for that 2nd and 3rd spot battle at the moment. That's where the race is really happening, because Jeff Friend, he's got half a lap on the rest of the field. White flag has been presented by the clerk of the course. The Goose Tin sponsored car of Jeff Friend, the Honda Prelude. He leads them around. Oh, there's Cullen, the big XF Falcon, sideways. Mountain, he gets past for 2nd spot, so that has changed. Richardson looking racy towards the end of this one here. Checkered flag is going to come out though for car number 11 in the Production Saloon Southland title. Brought to you by Creativity Plus. Here's the battle though, look at this, Richardson and Mountain. Richardson gets into the side of Mountain. Mountain gets the foot hard down, pushes through. He takes 2nd place. 3rd place, Richardson may have just got there over Tam Clements in car number 24, sorry. But no doubt about who took that one there out and who will collect the checkered flag. Car number 11 from Cromwell, Jeffrey, and he bags maximum points here in race number 1 of the Creativity Plus Production Saloons, battling it out this afternoon for their Southland title. So folks, Southland champs, 4 stock cars out on track. Good to see a good field of stock cars here today. 21, Logan McNamara. 22, Michael Nicholas. 38, Jonathan Delaney. 72 is Wade Crawford. Car number 89, Glenn Fraser. 91, Rob Mitchell. 29C, Shannon Knight. Of course, racing with the Christchurch Crushers now, but we'll claim him as a local if he wins it, eh? 73, Nathan Taylor from Dunedin, and 84D, Mark Taylor from Dunedin also. Pretty sure Mark may have won this title last year, and they've come back down here. We helpers up here told me they did win it. They've got a better memory than me, which is pretty cool. In the starters' hands, Fraser and Crawford from the front row of the grid. The 2 tanks were underway. Look at Taylor trying to sneak through there as well. Car number 73. Nathan Taylor moves up from that 3rd spot into 2nd. Rob Mitchell there as well. Here comes Shannon Knight. Knight on the inside with Rob Mitchell. The pair of them have got off to a candy start. Here comes Logan McNamara as well. Keep an eye on car number 84, which is Mark Taylor, the reigning Southland champ. Oh, Shannon Knight, he spun. Gets tagged as well by Taylor as they head down between 3 and 4. Nicholas takes stress to catch, and as does Delaney. So, Rob Mitchell leads this one here from Nathan Taylor. But through goes car 89, Glenn Fraser. The grade rep here for the stock cars moves up into 2nd place in the tank. He was telling me he had to drive to Cromwell last night to get a part for that car, otherwise he wouldn't have been here today. And he's doing well. The horse moves up to the front. Lap traffic in front of him. Issues for Crawford in the tank there. He's parked up between turns 1 and 2. But it is Rob Mitchell who still leads this one here. From Fraser, here comes Taylor, gets into the back of Fraser, that's Nathan Taylor. Another one of the tanks tries to unsettle him down between 3 and 4, can't quite do it. So Rob Mitchell, he'll be trying to drive away with this one here while they get into a battle. Oh, big contact on the main straight between car 73, Nathan Taylor, and Fraser. Fraser returns serve. Then we've got Mark Taylor back in 4th place at the moment, Shannon Knight in 5th. Wade Crawford pulls to the infield, so he's out of this one here, car number 72. No, he's decided to rejoin again. It's amazing how you can fix a car magically when you're pulling the infield. So Rob Mitchell still leads this one at the moment. There's probably half a car length between Mitchell and 73, Nathan Taylor from Dunedin. Taylor doing everything he can at the moment on the back straight to try and edge a little bit closer to Rob Mitchell. Mitchell opens the door for him. Taylor sneaks through, so no resistance put up by Mitchell there at all, which surprises me. Taylor with a handy lead though at the moment. Car number 73 from Dunedin. Michael Nicholas on his inside gives him a wee bit of a tag. Oh, Mitchell, he gets spun, so he's going to fall down the order with this. Glenn Fraser, his Southland Spartans teammate, puts him around. See a race order at the moment. Car number 73, Nathan Taylor. He leads this one here. Over car 89, Glenn Fraser in 2nd place. Then we go back to Mark Taylor. Car number 84 in 3rd. Shannon Knight bagging some pretty important points at the moment, sits up in 4th place. And we go to Logan McNamara in 21 and Rob Mitchell 91. That's how they line up for your Southland title. Of course, the Taylor boys, they were determined to come here and take that Southland title north again. And it's Nathan Taylor at the moment making every post the winner. Wade Crawford doing what he can to upset the reigning champion Mark Taylor. He'll be a wee bit nervous sneaking past him, but Crawford lets him through. Delaney, he gets spun by Fraser. Fraser's getting a good fist of points at the moment. He needs to be careful that he doesn't get tangled up in anyone else's race at the moment. Only a couple of laps left to run in this one here. Heat number 1, the Southland Stock Car title is on the line. Mark Taylor, your reigning champion, currently holding 3rd place at the moment, wanting to bag some points. Keep an eye on Shannon Knight. He lined up car number 72. Wade Crawford decided to leave him alone. He'll be trying to bag some more points. Last lap flag has been presented. Checkered will come out for Nathan Taylor. One more lap to go for him. He's got no one near him at all. So Nathan Taylor over Glenn Fraser. Then we go back to 84, Mark Taylor. Shannon Knight, pretty sure he secured that 4th place there. So that's how they line up, folks. Heat number 1 of the Southland Stock Car title. Pretty sure it was 73 Mark Taylor, even though it looks like Fraser may have been presented the checkered flag. I'm sure that Taylor got in front of him and got the start. We'll wait for the official results to come in. So Super Saloon's about to come out on track. We've got car number 47, Lloyd Phillips. 17 is Craig Phillips. 99, Grant Malloy. 95, Owen Dixon. 25, Kerry Dixon. Brent George here in car number 44D. Tony Stiles making his debut in Super Saloons today, and car 38, Tony Labrook. So, Caden, who's your favourite? Who's your favourite to win this one, mate?
17I.
17I, Craig Phillips. You reckon he'll take this one out?
Yes.
Yeah, he might. There's some pretty quick cars out there today. What about you, Liam? Who do you reckon's going to win this Super Saloon race?
47 maybe.
47. So you're both picking the Phillips boys. Cleanways boys. We'll have to wait and see. I mean, Kerry Dixon's pretty quick, and Owen Dixon's pretty quick as well. Owen Dixon, he's the Southland champ. How can you not pick him?
No.
Don't know. So we're going for the Phillips boys. No, can't be that good at teachers here. Right, green light's on, we're away and racing. And it's 47, Lloyd Phillips overcooks it going into turn number 1, allows Craig Phillips and Grant Malloy through. Kerry Dixon has a bit of a sniff as well. He's up in 4th place at the moment. Car number 44 from Dunedin. That is Brent George. He gives Dixon a bit of a nudge. Oh, that's Owen Dixon. He's all over the show. He's got issues. He's got, looks like a steering problem down here coming out of turn 4. They need to get those yellows on. They're on now. Craig Phillips has seen it, luckily enough. But yeah, Owen came out of there and looked like that thing wasn't steering at all. So your reigning Southland champion, he's away again now. So maybe it wasn't steering. He's trying to pull to the infield and take car number 44, Brent George, with him. Phillips from the front, Malloy all over the back of him. We're away and racing. Through goes Craig Phillips, car number 17, the Cleanway sponsored car. He's pulled himself out a couple of car lengths at the moment. Keep an eye on Kerry Dixon, car 25. He'd like to find a way around Grant Malloy at the moment to try and chase down Phillips. Sits down nice and low. He's got Lloyd Phillips chasing him. Oh, Owen Dixon very, very loose again, coming out of 3 and 4. He's got George in behind him, trying to chase him pretty hard. Then we go back to Stiles in car 13, and Labrook at the rear of the field. But look at the lead at the moment. The car number 17, Craig Phillips, has managed to pull out. Through he goes, half a dozen car lengths. Kerry Dixon trying to do everything he can in that Hypermac Corvette. He sneaks down the inside of Malloy. He's picked up a spot. He's moved up into second. Malloy trying to come back, doing the crossover. Can't quite get it done. So Phillips over Dixon. Dixon high and wide between turns 1 and 2. Then another battle further back for 4th and 5th. We've got Lloyd Phillips and Owen Dixon. Then we go back to George. Issues there for Stiles. He's pulled in. Tony Labrook now, he's about to go a lap down as Phillips looks to the outside of car 38. George has a bit of a spin in the infield. Look at Phillips, high, wide, sideways, heads to the inside of Tony Labrook. He's just struggling at the moment to find a way around car number 38. This could allow the likes of Dixon and Malloy to catch up on him. Looks on the inside, takes advantage of it. But it certainly closed that gap down here in the Super Saloons. Kerry Dixon now trapped in behind Tony Ladbroke. Needs to look to the inside. Oh, Ladbroke. Pressure gets to him, sends him to the infield. So, race order. Craig Phillips, car 17. Over Kerry Dixon, car 25. Then we go back to car number 99, which is Grant Malloy. Oh, issues for car 17. So, a new race leader. Car 25, Kerry Dixon. He leads this one here now from Malloy. Owen Dixon looking fast towards the tail end of this race as well. Then we go back to Lloyd Phillips. White flag is out, less than one to go for Kerry Dixon. Flames coming out the side of car 17, the fire crew getting over to that at the moment. One more corner to go for Kerry Dixon though. He will take out race number 1 for the Super Saloons, followed by Grant Malloy. And car 95, Owen Dixon. He rounds up the top 3. Lloyd Phillips, he's next in the queue. So issues there for car number 17. Craig Phillips.
So tell me you love me only for tonight, only for tonight. Even though you don't love me.
So a big welcome, of course, to the Dunedin drivers who are down here today. They've just started racing youth saloons up there at Beachland Speedway, and I was lucky enough to head along there last Saturday night and get to watch some of these young guns, the future superstars of the sport. And I tell you what, they've got some great young drivers coming up through the ranks. So small grade for them at the moment, starting to get numbers, get a bit of interest. And it's great to see these Dunedin drivers come down here today. They've sent down 5 drivers. Car number 7, Savannah Simon. 8 is Harry Greer, 42 is Brendan Johnson, 14 Ashley Todd, and 51 of course Tyler Morris, who's raced down here before. Good young peddler, so good of them to come down here and take on our locals for the Christmas trophy. That meeting was cancelled earlier on in the season, so they are going to run that today. Pretty fast looking front row of the grid with car 888 Jacob McIntyre. As we said before, he's had a few mechanical issues the last couple of meetings. He was the man to beat there for a while, but he'll start from the front row of the grid. He has told me that he's got that car sorted, that everything's going well, so we'll wait and see. Right, we're away and racing. Christmas champs for the youth saloons. And it's car 8 from Dunedin, Harry Greer, that's got off to a good start. He's managed to get past Jake McIntyre, but McIntyre coming back to him on the rear. Straight there, looks to poke the nose of 888 underneath them. In fact, Harry Greer's gone a little bit high and wide there, and he's opened the door. McIntyre's got through, so's Nathan Ryan. Anastasia Mitchell not too far off these guys as well. Greer quite wide again, down between 1 and 2, still manages to hold that 3rd spot. So it's McIntyre, Ryan, Greer, Anastasia Ladbroke there, car 44 up into 4th. Oh, a bit of rear bumper come off the back there of Tyler Morris's car, parked on the middle of the track there, so we may get the yellows out for that. I'm not sure whether or not they'll keep running with that. Yeah, yellows are on. Bit of debris laying on the track. Tyler Morris, I think he lost his front bumper last weekend in Dunedin. He thought he'll make a pair of it and leave his back bumper out there today. Still the odd issue for young Luke Malloy, so he'll be back again though, guarantee it. We're away and racing. Jacob McIntyre heads into turn number 1 with Nathan Rind on his outside. Then we go back to car number 8. Harry Greer. Greer has a look on the inside of Ryan. Wee bit of contact there, side by side. Look at this, folks, on the back straight. Youth Saloon racing at its best. It's nice and tidy. 4th place, Anastasia Ladbroke. Then we go back to Morris. Black flag for car number 8. So, issues for car 8 there, shown the black flag, Harry Greer. Anastasia Labrook now moved up into that second spot. She's one of these ones that started this season on the Mentor program. Cruised around the back of the field there for a number of meetings, and she has come on in leaps and bounds the last few weeks. She's now up into second place. Tyler Morris has managed to sneak past Nathan Rind as well. So some of these Dunedin drivers coming down here and really starting to put the pressure on the Southern Youth Saloon class. Still McIntyre, 888 leads this one here from Anastasia Labrook in second. Then we go back to Tyler Morris. Nathan Ryan in fourth place. Braden Johnson doing a great job in fifth. Then we've got Harrison Brown down there in sixth. Shavana Simon seventh. 14 is Ashley Todd in eighth place. Then Skylar Fisher in ninth. She's about to go a lap down at the moment as Jake McIntyre looks to the outside of her as they head down past the Community Trust to Southern Sign on the back straight. Through he goes. He's put a lap on Fisher now. Handy lead over Labrook. What's Nathan Ryan got? Can he chew back into third place there? He's got Morris right up in front of him. Car number 51, the Wasp. Ryan looking for a way through. Half a car length between the two of them on the back straight. They're pretty evenly matched. McIntyre, oh, a wee bit of contact there with Simon. She turned down as McIntyre was heading underneath, nothing in it. Only a couple left in this one here. Labrook now measuring up car number 7. She'll want to sneak past, otherwise Tyler Morris is going to reel her in car number 51. She needs to make that pass. Nathan Ryan starting to buy into this as well. He's still in fourth place. Oh, Simon, big hit down there in the middle of turns 3 and 4. She went into that wall very, very hard. Yellow lights are on. She went out wide and she absolutely drilled the wall up there. So hopefully everything all right there for Shavana Simon. Lights are on, we're away and racing. Jake McIntyre with a handy lead. I think he might have been the only one that was awake at the restart. So he's taken the pressure off himself. Anastasia Labrook still needs to make that move past car number 14, Ashley Todd. All these guys behind her are going to be all over her. Look at Nathan Ryan, tries to head down the outside of Morris. Morris tries to get on the inside of Labrook. White flag out. Can Jake McIntyre in car number 888, can he take this one here out? Looking pretty good for him at the moment. Labrook still trying to do what she can to get past car 14. Ashley Todd of Dunedin. Morris trying to sneak through there as well. Checkered flag comes out this time around though. Jake McIntyre, car 888, he takes it out. Bags the points. Can Labrook, can she sneak down here? She's going to take out second place. She was lucky, 51, Tyler Morris. He finishes third, fourth, Nathan Ryan. But race winner, no doubt about it, car number 888. Street Stocks out on track for their second race of the afternoon. These guys also racing for the Christmas Champs, I understand. In the starters' hands. Car 43, that's Lockie McLean, he leads him off. He's got Megan Malloy right in behind him. Oh, big contact there on the main straight for car 81, Logan Stewart. Pushed to the infield there, but he's away under his own steam and away and racing again. But it's Megan Henderson, 83, who leads this one here. McLean in second, Dryden in third. Then we go back to Luke Ellis, car number 19, which is Lott. Then Mark Henderson, Mitchell. And car 6, car 91, Rob Mitchell. And at the rear of the field in car number 81, Logan Stewart. Oh, Stewart sizes up the bandit, gives him a nudge heading down here between turns 3 and 4. Just a bit of a wake-up call. So Megan Henderson with a handy lead at the moment in the Street Stocks car 83. She leads him around the second lap. Steve Dryden heads to the inside of car number 43. Lockie McLean picks himself up another spot there, so he's moved up into second. McLean tries to unsettle him as they come out of turn 2. Can't quite get it done. Jamie Lott starting to come through the field well now as well. He's up into fourth place, being chased by Ellis and Mark Henderson. Henderson not looking quite as racy this time around. So Megan Henderson, lap traffic in the form of Logan Stewart just in front of her at the moment. She heads to the inside. Stewart lets her through. Here comes Dryden, car 33. Still holds second place from the Dunedin pairing of McLean and Lott. Lott has a look on the inside of McLean, not close enough to strike. What's Steve Dryden going to do with car 81? Sneaks on the inside of him, Lott goes through as well, so he's now moved up into third place. Oh, big nudge there. Heading into turn 3 and 4, Henderson involved in this one as well. And certainly adjusted the wheel alignment on car number 81, Logan Stewart. He's parked up between turns 3 and 4 there. I'd imagine the yellow light will come on, or the red light will come on, I should say. Oh no, he's managed to move again on his own power just as that red light come on, but I don't think he'll be going too far. The front wheel not looking too flash at all. In fact, he gives Steve Dryden a bit of a nudge on the way through there. Steve obviously hasn't seen the red lights yet. He'll have to readdress that there and head back behind Megan Malloy in car number 83. So race order should be corrected now with Megan Henderson, car 83, Steve Dryden 33, Jamie Lott 19. Green light is on. We are away and racing. Henderson got off to a good start in 83. Dryden pushing as hard as he can in second place, but Jamie Lott's down on the inside, sizes up. Dryden can't quite get front bumper to back bumper to unsettle him. Then we go back to Mark Henderson, 43 there. Is Lockie McLean being pushed hard by Luke Allison, 33. So Megan Henderson, can she do it for the ladies? She's got a handy lead at the moment in car number 83. She's had some rotten luck the last few meetings here. She'll be wanting to finish strongly. Through she goes, ticks off another lap. Steve Dryden still in a pretty epic battle with Jamie Lott, who holding third place at the moment. Then Mark Henderson, the X Factor car sponsored Toyota Sora, holding fourth place. Another lap about to be ticked off for Megan Henderson, car 83. Steve Dryden certainly not catching. He's holding that second place at the moment. Jamie Lott doing everything he can in third place to try and chase down Steve Dryden. Back some more points here in the Christmas Champs for the Street Stocks. White flag looks like it's about to be presented. One more lap to go for Megan Henderson. Very, very sideways as she gets presented the flag. Lost a little bit of track space. She's got lap traffic in front of her in the form of Simon Mitchell. All she needs to do is cruise around this top corner and she will take the checkered flag here in race 2 of the Street Stocks. Megan Henderson takes it out over Steve Dryden. Jamie Lott, third place. Mark Henderson, he will settle for fourth. So a good drive for Megan Henderson. Gets one up over her male counterparts and takes out the race win here in race number 2 of the Street Stocks. Put your hands together when she heads around, folks. Did a great job. Of course, folks, make sure you do check out the brand new Riverside Speedway website, also our Facebook page, Riverside Speedway. See some of the action, some of the write-ups. We've got some great photographers here, nothing but dirt photography. Of course, Deb's doing that. Corbin Shuttleworth Photography, he's out in the centre today as well, so they'll have some great images of this afternoon's action. We are away in racing. Car 11, Nigel Olsen, he leads them around, but Richardson has a sniff on the inside, manages to get past, as does Dean Shear, and Camden Crack sneaks through as well, and Trevor Black. So Nigel Olsen gone from the front row of the grid right back to 5th place, and he's going to slip back to 6th as Newell manages to sneak through there as well. Richardson, he leads him into turn number 1 and 2. Camden Crack has a look on the inside of Shearing. Shearing fast on the outside in 68. Needs to cross over and shut the door. Manages to do so. It's a good battle for 2nd and 3rd place at the moment. Weaving, ducking, diving. Oh, there's Tim Wilson, car number 33. He's come to grief. Yellows are on. They'll have a restart. So the lights are off. They'll get a restart this time around. Can Richardson hold off Dean Shearing in car 68? Can Shearing hold off Camden Crack? Lights are out. Through they go. Richardson manages to hold a couple of car length lead over Shearing. Shearing's got the jump on Camden Crack, and he's having a go around the outside of Richardson. It's going to be pretty tough to pass him on the outside. Richardson sits down nice and low. Through they go. Camden Crack lined up Shearing, and through he went. He committed, and it paid off. So he's moved up into 2nd. Then we go to Shearing. Trevor Black, he's got his hands full at the moment with Newell in car number 96. And we've got Brent Sterling, Nigel Olsen. Issues for Tim Wilson. He pulls up on the infield. So Richardson extends the lead. Oh, Camden Crack's gone around. Almost contact with Dean Shearing. Don't know how Shearing avoided the contact there, but he did well. I thought it was going to be straight into the side of car 17. I bet it certainly opened the eyes up of Dean Shearing. Lights are off, should get a start. 2nd restart for the Saloons. Jeff Richardson, 53, can he hold off Dean Shearing, 68, lights on. Gone green, we're away in racing. If Richardson can hold him off, it'll be his first race win in a Saloon. But look at Shearing. Shearing down on that inside line, has a look between 3 and 4. Couldn't quite commit to sliding underneath him. Onto the main straight, through they come. Still Richardson. Oh, Richardson unsettled there. He's gone high, he's gone wide. He's opened the door for Shearing. It's a drag race on the back straight, and Shearing's going to win it. Through he goes into 3 and 4. Shearing's now taken over the lead. Trevor Black up into that 3rd place in car number 66. He's followed by Newell. Mark Newell, that is, from Dunedin, car 96. Oh, Richardson into the wall hard. Right in front of Deb's race there from Nothing But Dirt Photography. She would have got a great shot of that. So yellow's on for the 3rd time. Camden Crack, he's pulled to the infield now as well. So issues for car 17. So Dean Shearing now, he will lead this one here from Trevor Black in 66, Mark Newell 96-14, Brett Sterling and car 11 Nigel Olsen at the rear of the field. Richardson, he hit that wall really hard as he come out of 2. So ready to go racing for the third time this afternoon in this race. Dean Shearing leads him around. Trevor Black on his bumper. Then we go back to Mark Newell, Brett Richardson and Nigel Olsen's how they line up at the restart. Shearing at the moment, he'll stretch the legs down the back straight here past the Community Trust of Southland sign. He's got a car length or two at the moment now over Trevor Black in car number 66 with Newell still trying to unsettle Black to try and sneak through in car number 96. Through he goes, he's up into third place at the moment. Trevor Black still just holding him off. Brett Sterling is sitting in fourth. Nigel Olsen still doing everything he can at the moment in fifth place in the rear of the field. But it's Dean Shearing, the Dean Shearing contracted sponsored machine. Through he goes, half a dozen car lengths on the field. Can Shearing make it 2 from 2 this afternoon at the Riverside Speedway? It's looking likely at the moment. Can't be too many more laps left in this one here for Dean Shearing. Newell still trying to put as much pressure as he can on the back of car 66. Last lap flag being presented. Just over a lap to go for car 68, Dean Shearing. So long as he can just steer car 68 home, he's going to make it 2 from 2. Newell trying to put a bit of pressure on the back of Black. He's not going to unsettle him though. 68 it is, Dean Shearing. He takes out race number 2, followed by Trevor Black, Mark Newell, Brent Sterling, and at the rear of the field there with a pretty impressive spin, Nigel Olsen. But no doubt about race winner though, car 68, Dean Shearing. He takes out race 2 for Saloons.
Think I can fly when I'm with you. My arms are wide, catching fire as the wind blows. I'm a man rich enough and proud. I see $1 billion in your eyes, even if we're strangers till we die.
So, Dean Miller, issues before the race has even started. So that may well put an end to Miller's race before it's even started. I didn't see what had happened, but the top of that wing's telling me that he's had contact here with Mike Jackson, car 54. We can see the wing on Jackson's car. Obviously the pair of them went side by side and well and truly tangled. So clerk of the course here gives the wing a bit of a tug, but so lights are out. We should get a start this time around. Kate Warren in car 42 on the front row of the grid. Clayton Phillips, Kobe Morrison share the second row of the grid. We are away and racing. Kate Warren, car 42, you're off to a good start. Oh, a bit of a bump there in turn 1 at the moment. Cars bouncing around pretty heavily. Oh, Jace McMullen, I think that was, with a big spin down there, manages to get back on track and going again. Oh, there's Luke Shearing, over he goes again. Second rollover of the afternoon for Luke Shearing, and that was a big one. Car number 68, bit of a barrel roll. Coming to turn 1 and 2, and over he went. Luke Shearing, 2 rolls in 2 races. This time around, the lights are off, they should go green. Still looking pretty untidy at the start of this one. Through they go though, and it's Kate Warren, car number 42. She leads them through. 21, Clayton Phillips holds that second spot from 33. Brendan Daly in third. Then we go back to Jace McMullen, the first of the Southlanders, holding that fourth spot at the moment. Mike Jackson there having a big dive on car number 32, Ben Gilmore, who's currently holding fifth position. Kobe Morrison, he's next in the queue. Then we've got Ray Phillips, Kevin Filton, Scott Williamson, Darcy Hewitt, Kyle Hyde, and Jaden Fraser at the rear of the field. Kate Warren, though, not putting a foot wrong at the moment. Car number 42 leads him around, being chased hard by Clayton Phillips. Phillips really needs to get onto that rear bumper there of Warren to put any pressure. Oh, Warren was unsettled just with that bit of a rut there in turn 1 and 2. It allowed Phillips to pick himself up a spot or two. Through they go. Third place at the moment is still Brendan Daly doing a good job there in car number 33. Through he comes in third place. 32 follows him through. Ben Gilmore. Gilmore high and wide opens the door for McMullen. McMullen's next through. Mike Jackson has a look as well. Can't quite get down the inside. He shuts the door. So McMullen back up into that fourth spot. Must be catching a bit of drag on the main straights, McMullen as well, because that wing, oh, contact there between McMullen, and he backs it up into the wall. He had contact with Gilmore, but he's away and racing again, so he manages to get it back on track. So it's still Warren with a handy lead at the moment over Clayton Phillips from Christchurch in car 21. Then we go back to Brendan Daly, car 33. 32 is Ben Gilmore in fourth spot. Then we go Raymond Phillips in 17, Mike Jackson 54, Kobe Morrison, car number 6. That's how they line up at the moment. Kate Warren, though, making every post a winner. She's got lap traffic in the form of Darcy Hewitt just up in front of her. That rut down there between turn 1 and 2 certainly catching a few out. Kate Warren gets onto the back of Darcy Hewitt. She'll sneak around the inside of him. Has a look, can't quite get it done. She won't be wanting to take that high line. White flag is out. One more to go for Kate Warren. Looks on the inside of Hewitt. Down she goes between 3 and 4. One turner to go. She's got past Hewitt. Checkered flag comes out for car 42. Kate Warren. Clayton Phillips, he'll come home second place. Then we go to 33, Brendan Daly. 32, Ben Gilmore, Raymond Phillips, and Mike Jackson. That's how they line up race number 2 of the Southern Bullet Cup. For modified sprint, certainly plenty of action in that one there before the green lights had even come on. And then of course Luke Shearing put it on its lid for the second time this afternoon. I'm sure he'll come out with a vengeance for race number 3, and of course the feature just a little bit later on, but no doubt about it, car number 42 it is, Kate Warren, who takes the win here at the Southern Bullet Cup. So Creativity Plus Production Saloons out on track for their second heat of the Southland title. Front row of the grid, car number 44, Shane Carson of Dunedin lines up with your current Southland champion Tam Clements in car 24. Then we go back to 52, Des McTaggart of Cromwell, car number 7. On the outside there is Stephen Richardson. Then we go back to Asher Clements, car 26. 99 is Dylan Mountney, car number 11, race 1 winner Jeff Friend from Cromwell. Keishia Mitchell, car number 16, lines up alongside Emma Phillips in car number 22. Trevor Urin car number 45. On his outside, car number 23, Tony Jones. And rounding up the rear of the field there in the XE Falcon, we have Jason Cullen. That's how they line up for race number 2, Creativity Plus Production Saloon Southland title up for grabs. Friend and Mountney, they had a hell of a battle in race number 1. They start side by side. in heat number 2. Should get a start this time around. Green light on, we are racing. Tam Clements trying to do what he can in car 24. He hit that rut and it really unsettled it. Jeff Friend takes it wide, but he's got plenty of speed on the back straight at the moment. Asher Clements struggling as they get down there into turn 3. She actually had Mountney Richardson take some pretty drastic action. But out in front at the moment, 44, the big rear wheel drive machine, the Holden Commodore of Shane Carson of Dunedin. He leads. Tam Clements in second place. Des McTaggart up in third in car number 52. That's how they line up your top 3 with 2 laps into race number 2. Asher Clements, she pulls to the infield, so issues there for Asher. Tam Clements, he relinquishes a spot. He's now dropped down into third place. With McTaggart's gone through. There's a car around Tony Jones, it looks like, down there in turn number 3, facing the wrong direction. Didn't see what happened to Tony, whether it was a spin, whether he was given a helping hand. Past Carson, he needs to do it nice and early, get that bit of a buffer. Lights have gone green, we are racing. Carson leads them around the Davidson Tyres sponsored Holden Commodore number 44. He's got Clements in behind him. Then we go back to car number 52, Des McTaggart in third place. Acacia Mitchell doing a great job up there in fourth place in car number 16, managing to hold off Dylan Mountney in car 99. Then we go back to Richardson and Friend in car 11. Mountney really needs to sneak past Mitchell if he can to try and extend the points over Jeff Friend. But Mitchell doing a great job at the moment, holding him off. She's in fourth place. Clements has lost the spot to McTaggart. McTaggart has come through on Clements, and he's now starting to put the pressure on Shane Carson in car number 44. Carson, he's driven at almost every track in the country this season. He's committed his whole season to Speedway, been up and down the island, into the North Island as well. And that race experience that he's taken through from the season certainly paying off at the moment. Carson with half a car length over McTaggart from Cromwell, car number 52, still holding that second place. Tam Clements tries to stick the nose of car number 24 underneath McTaggart. May have done so, he's down on that pole line, so he's moved back up into that second spot. So Clements now, every place is worth valuable points for the reigning Southland title holder. Race order, Carson in 44, Clements 24, McTaggart 52, Mitchell in 16, Mountney 99, Richardson 7, and Friend, car number 11, next in the queue. Then we go back to Emmett Phillips, who's in a great battle there with Trevor. Oh, issues for Dylan Mountney. Mountney's had to pull in. That is going to hurt him big time in the championship. So he's out of this one here. That puts Richardson up a spot, as well as Friend, who'll be leading the points after race number 1. Tam Clements in car number 24 up into second spot. He may well be the points leader at the end of this one here. Can he go back to back with the Southland title? There's 4 spots between him and Friend, with one more race to go. Clements trying to do everything he can to get past Carson in car number 44. The big rear wheel drive Holden Commodore, loving the track at the moment. He's getting plenty of drive. Usually the front wheel drive cars are the ones that seem to rule the roost here, but Shane Carson, he's turned the tides on them at the moment. Weave it sideways coming out of turn 4. White flag is out, 1 lap to go. Can Clements put enough pressure on Carson in number 44 to sneak a win? I think you'll be happy to bag some points here in second place at the moment. Friends managed to sneak past Richardson. Can he get past Acacia Mitchell though? Through they go. Carson presented with the checkered flag. He takes it out. Shane Carson over Tam Clements. Then we go to McTaggart, car number 16. Acacia Mitchell next in the queue. Then it was Friend and Richardson. That's how they line up. Race number 2 for the Southland title. Going to be a pretty tight points race going into race number 3 a wee bit later on this afternoon. But a well-deserved race win for Shane Carson. He doesn't miss too many meetings here at the Rock Riverside Speedway. Put your hands together, folks. This is one devoted Speedway driver who puts everything into his sport, and that's a well-deserved win for Shane Carson.
Tell me which giants here. Let's shake the earth. Maybe a light will flame up. Shout in the universe. Long as we're still alive. Let's shake the
Stock cars out on track. They are today racing for the Southland Stock Car Championship. Current title holder of that there is car number 84, Mark Taylor of Dunedin. Lining up out there at the moment, 21, Logan McNamara lines up alongside car number 38, Jonathan Delaney. Second row back, Shannon Knight, car 29, alongside that Southland champ, Mark Taylor. Then we go back to car number 89, Glenn Fraser, who lines up alongside Wade Crawford. And at the rear of the field there, the bandit, car number 91, Rob Mitchell with race 1 winner, 73, Nathan Taylor. We're away and racing. Shannon Knight gets a jump, heads down into turns 1 and 2, gives McNamara a bit of a nudge. Knight will want to get out in front and stretch the legs in car number 29 and bag some points. He got 4th in race number 1, so he's in with a shot. Oh, McNamara goes around all by himself. So that gives Knight a handy lead at the moment. Glenn Fraser, car number 89, in just his first season of stock car racing, holds second place, but he gets a tag from Mark Taylor, who manages to sneak on through, as does Rob Mitchell and Nathan Taylor. Delaney through as well, and Wade Crawford. So Glenn Fraser's got some work to do now in car 89. But it's a 29C of Shannon Knight. He leads this one here from car number 84, Mark Taylor of Dunedin. Rob Mitchell to the outside, Nathan Taylor the inside. Has Rob Mitchell got an answer for Taylor? Doesn't look like him as he starts to pull away. So Shannon Knight with almost a straight length lead at the moment over Mark Taylor. Nathan Taylor in third place, Rob Mitchell in fourth. Then we go back to Jonathan Delaney, Glenn Fraser, Wade Crawford and Logan McNamara at the rear of the field. All fairly evenly spread at the moment. Stays the way it is. It's certainly going to tighten those championship points up heading into heat number 3 a little bit later on this afternoon. Both the Taylor boys will carry through some good points, as will Shannon Knight. Rob Mitchell does that all on his own, spins to the infield inside of turn 1 and 2. Bit of a rookie mistake there from the veteran. Let Shannon Knight sneak through. He's still parked up on the infield there, so doesn't look to be going anywhere at the moment. Fraser, he gets into the back of Delaney as they come round turns 1 and 2. Gives him a bit of a tap, heads to the outside. Delaney still sits on that inside line. Fraser would like to sneak past after that spin earlier on where he got hit. Pick up some more points, they're going to be valuable. Every point will be valuable as they head through to the final. He pushes Delaney to the outside, manages to sneak through. Oh, big contact there between the tank of Crawford and Delaney. Delaney would have rattled the false teeth in. He's just gone straight into the wall. I'd say he doesn't know what's hit him yet. He's probably a wee bit disorientated at the moment. Might be thinking he's in Disneyland or something like that, but he got a hell of a swipe there from car 72, Wade Crawford. So Knight still leads this one here over Mark Taylor in second. Nathan Taylor holds that third spot. Glenn Fraser in fourth. Then we go back to McNamara, Crawford. So red lights are on. It took them a few laps to do so. I think they may have possibly should have checked them a wee bit earlier. It's a big hit from Crawford, car number 72. But Shannon Knight at the moment in full control of this one here. Car number 29, fourth place in race 1. If he wins this one here, he's got himself a real fist of points heading into the final. But of course, so does the two Taylors, Nathan Taylor and Mark Taylor. Nathan winning race 1. Mark Taylor third in race number 1. So points are going to be tight. Delaney just being hoisted up there. He'll be pulled back to the infield. Rob Mitchell now parked up on the infield as well. So he's out of this one here. They could be the stirrers. They could be the ones to watch. Going into the final. Waiting for the green lights to come on. We can hear Shannon Knight there, revving car number 29C. Green lights on. He won't want to get tangled up too much with the other cars over on the back straight either. He'll be trying to make it as clean as possible. The two Taylors, Mark Taylor, car 84, second place, Nathan Taylor in third. Then we go to Glenn Fraser, the tank, car number 89, McNamara trying to get onto the back of him to give him a bit of a nudge. Last lap flag is out. Shannon Knight will happily sit behind these cars here to stay away from the carnage and bag maximum points in race number 2. Around he comes, you can see he's pretty much just coasting at the top end of the circuit at the moment. Checkered flag will be presented for car 29C, Shannon Knight. Mark Taylor settles for second. Nathan Taylor third. Glenn Fraser, car number 89, should secure fourth place over McNamara. He does. It's going to be interesting heading into the final, folks. The two Taylors look like the men to stop. But your race 2 winner in the stock car Southland title, none other than Shannon Knight. So Super Saloon's coming out on track here at the Rock FM Riverside Speedway. Good chance to thank a few more of the sponsors here with Gilkison Engineering and Maintenance, Heavy Tracks Hire, Homestead Cop & Co, Howard Anderson Upholstery, Dean Miller at Harcourts, IQ Design and Print, Steve and the boys at Invercargill Tractor Servicing and Repairs, the Invercargill Oil Shop, Jesco Hydraulics, K&D Automotive, Kemp's Chassis, K's Bakery, Lubricants New Zealand, NJM Joinery, Otatara Foursquare, and Pneumatic Contractors. Just a few more of the sponsors here at the Rock FM Riverside Speedway. So a couple of noticeable absentees out of this race here. Craig Phillips and Lloyd Phillips, neither of them out there. I heard that Craig had actually had a motor expire on him, so costly day out for Craig. And not sure why Lloyd's not out there. We haven't heard, but we'll do some digging, see what we can find out. So neither of the Phillips cars out on track for race number 2 of the afternoon for Super Saloons. So folks, Super Saloon should get a start this time around. Kerry Dixon off the front row. Grant Malloy in behind him at car 99. Then we go to Owen Dixon, car 95 in third spot. Then Tony Stiles and Tony Labrook in that 4th and 5th position. So Kerry Dixon in the hypermat. Oh, we've had a contact between Malloy and Dixon, rubbing his racing. So it's Dixon in the hypermat. Malloy in the Love Lady. Owen Dixon also on the Love Lady as well. Tony Ladbroke there parked backwards down between turns 3 and 4. Dixon throws it in hard. Back tyres of these just touching that rut as they head down into turns 1 and 2. So Kerry Dixon, he picked up a race win a wee bit earlier on this afternoon. Looking pretty racy at the moment. Grant Malloy opened the door there for Owen Dixon, so Owen Dixon manages to sneak through. He's now up into that second place, the reigning Southland title holder. He's trying to chase down his son, Kerry Dixon, who's up in front of him, probably half a straight length in front. So Kerry Dixon, 25, through he comes. Chucks it in hard, goes a little bit too deep though. Owen Dixon in second place, then Grant Malloy in the Total Oil sponsored machine car number 99. And Styles, Tony Styles, it is at the rear of the field. His first drive in car number 13, the ex-Paul Renton sponsored, the ex-Paul Renton car, sorry. Tony now driving that there. Field pretty evenly spread at the moment, but it's still that hypermac of Kerry Dixon, car 25, who leads the way around. Owen Dixon sits in second spot with Malloy still chasing hard in car number 99. He's holding third, then back to Styles in fourth place. Owen Dixon not making any inroads at all at the moment on Kerry Dixon. Kerry really stretching the legs on car number 25, the Sivride blasting panel and paint sponsored Hypermac Corvette ex-Shane McIntyre car. Owen Dixon seems to have the setup pretty good as he comes down through 1 and 2. He manages to hover over top of that bit of a rut that's down there, so it's taken a few laps for him to get the hang of it, but he's got it sorted now. Kerry Dixon, white flag has been presented, less than a lap to go. Owen Dixon sneaks on past as well, as does Malloy and Styles. Checkered flag is out though. Kerry Dixon, he makes it 2 from 2 here this afternoon at the Rock FM Riverside Speedway. Owen Dixon will come home for second, with Grant Malloy taking that third spot. That's how they finish up.
Let me see everyone going gorillas.
Everyone going gorillas. Everyone going gorillas.
Still looking for a race win. She starts them off. She's come on in leaps and bounds the last few meetings. Picked up an overall win last weekend in the Teams Championship at Beachlands. They get a start this time. It's Tyler Morris on the outside who tries to get the jump around Anastasia Ladbroke. He goes high and wide, which opens the door for car number 14, Ashley Todd, to move through into second place with Jacob Garrick and Jake McIntyre sneaking through there as well. Nathan Ryan, he started at the rear of the field. He's already up into that 5th spot and pushing pretty hard. Jacob Garrick gets it all wrong coming out of turn 4, opens the door. Car number 14 coming across on the straight there, Ashley Todd. Just holds back McIntyre at the moment. Nathan Ryan going high and wide, followed by Garrick. Then we go to Tyler Morris, car number 8, Harry Greer. He's next in the queue with Braden Johnson just in behind him. Nathan Ryan gets it all wrong. It's a head down into turn number 3, so he's almost lost. He's lost 2 spots here, one to Garrick and one to Morris. But it's Ladbroke at the moment who holds advantage in this one. Car number 44. As we said before, folks, she's gunning for that first win here at the Rock FM Riverside Speedway. She got 2nd at the Southland title. But she's got Jacob McIntyre, who's just gone around the outside of Todd. He's now up into that 2nd spot, chasing pretty hard. Garrick trying to get past Todd there as well. Orange lights are on, so it looks like car number 42, that is Braden Johnson, facing the wrong way down there in turn number 3. Shavana Simon, and 42 at the rear of the field is Braden Johnson. Green lights on, we're racing. McIntyre had a big look there at Ashley Todd, couldn't quite get it done. He's going to have to be patient and move around her. She's sitting right down low on that pole line. She's making sure that he's going to have to work hard to get around her. While this is going on, Anastasia Ladbroke is starting to drive away with this one. McIntyre had a look on the outside again. Todd tried to defend, but she went wide, opened the door for him. He crossed under. He's now moved up into 2nd. Has he got the wheels to be able to chase down Ladbroke and make a pass? Garrick has a look on Todd now as well. Goes to the outside, Todd the inside. That battles for 3rd place. Garrick drives directly around the outside of her. So your top 3, Ladbroke, McIntyre, Garrick, Morris. Here comes Nathan Ryan. He sneaks through now as well. So Todd, she's dropped from 2nd down to 6th in a matter of a couple of laps. Ladbroke at the moment still holding that lead. She'll be starting to feel the pressure. We spoke about it earlier on. Race pressure and what it does to people. She just needs to keep the nose clean in car 44. She's sitting down low. She's doing nothing wrong at the moment. Must only be a handful of laps to go in this one here. McIntyre starting to come under pressure now from Garrick. This may give Ladbroke that bit of breathing space that she needs. Nathan Ryan doing what he can to try and put pressure on Tyler Morris as well. That's for 4th and 5th. Then we go back to Todd. Harrison Brown looks to the outside of Todd. Can't quite get around her. He's been impressive in just his 2nd outing in one of these cars. Lap traffic now just in front of Anastasia Ladbroke. She was a wee bit reluctant to get round the lap traffic in race number 1. She's going to have to make a move in race number 2. Otherwise, she's going to have McIntyre and Garrick all over her rear bumper. One more lap to go. Garrick's closing, McIntyre's closing the gap. Look at this. Garrick's going to go right around the outside. He has a look at McIntyre, puts a nose in front, can't quite do it. McIntyre down low. Ladbroke really needs to back herself. She's going to lose the lead here. McIntyre's gone down low. She gets pushed out towards the wall. Triple Eight, Jake McIntyre. He takes out race number 2. Jacob Garrick 2nd. Tyler Morris 3rd place in. Nathan Ryan and Anastasia Ladbroke. She only had one corner that she had to get around to win her first race. It dropped her down to 5th place. She needs to really get past those back markers, but she struggled. And that cost her the win here at the Rock FM Riverside Speedway.
Let me see everyone going gorillas.
It's going to be a hell of a battle, the final race of the afternoon for Street Stocks. They're on track now. Leading them out, car number 34, that is Mark Henderson, the X-Factor Cars sponsored machine. 33 of Dunedin, that is Luke Ellis in the panel van. Car number 19 is Jamie Lott, also of Dunedin. 33, points leader, Steve Dryden. Car number 91, we've got Rob Mitchell from Invercargill. Car number 83, second in points, that is Megan Henderson of Invercargill. Car number 43, Lockie McLean of Dunedin. That's how they line up here for the final of the Christmas Champs for Street Stocks. Okay, ready for a start here, the final of the Christmas Trophy for Street Stocks. Rob Mitchell, Simon Mitchell from the front row of the grid, neither of them really wanting to go anywhere. Keep an eye on 33, Steve Dryden, your current points leader. He's decided to go to the outside. Oh, big contact there, Mitchell. Henderson on Mitchell, that is. All it's really doing is slowing Steve Dryden down here at the moment, but Dryden's managed to sneak through. He looked like he was well over the pole line on the back straight there as well, so Henderson getting tangled up down there with car number 43, which is Lockie McLean. So at the moment it's Rob Mitchell, Megan Henderson, car number 19 there, Jamie Lott. Here comes Steve Dryden up into fourth place at the moment. He'll be wanting to sneak past Henderson. Mark Henderson with some serious wheel alignment issues coming down the main straight there at the moment. Yeah, you can see that rear inner wheel there, certainly pushed it on a heck of an angle. So through they go, Rob Mitchell with a handy lead. Simon Mitchell parked up on the back straight. I'll be surprised if they let this one go for too much longer with that car park there. Green light still on, he's away again though, was Mitchell. So race order at the moment. Oh, Dryden's been spun as well. So Rob Mitchell, he leads around at the moment. Megan Henderson in second place. Then we go to car 19, which is Jamie Lott in third. Mark Henderson having an absolute handful of that Toyota Sora with that wheel damage. Spending more of his race on the infield than actually on the track. So Steve Dryden, he'll be trying to do everything he can to try and catch some a bit of a points buffer. He's currently in fourth place. Megan Henderson, she slipped back to third, so this is going to hurt Megan in the overall points haul. Rob Mitchell, car 91, he's your race leader. Car number 43, McLean, he goes through as well, gives Mitchell a bit of a nudge. Lott lets Megan Henderson through, so that was interesting there. Jamie Lott opened the door for Megan Henderson, let her through, now he's passed her again. Steve Dryden still holds fourth. Then we go back to 33D, which is Luke Ellis of Dunedin. Lott opens the door for Megan Henderson again, but Henderson doesn't quite seem to be able to front it with him. Rob Mitchell has a handy lead. To Lott, to Henderson, to Dryden, that's your top four. Mark Henderson still circulating, trying to bag some points. He was third going into this one. So Megan Henderson manages to sneak on past Mitchell and Lott, but she needs to watch out for Steve Dryden. She needs to keep car 33 well behind her. Lott's there in car 19. Is he going to come down on Dryden? Mark Henderson still doing everything he can in car 34 to keep it on track. Megan Henderson now still holding that second place. Dryden's down on her inside. They just go around the outside there of Mark Henderson. Dryden high and wide. Here comes car number 19, Jamie Lott, up the inside of Steve Henderson. So Dryden's lost another spot. Megan Henderson really looks like she's got her hands full of car number 83 at the moment. She's sitting down low. Rob Mitchell, half a track lead at the moment. He currently leads this one here. Dryden and Lott playing a bit of cat and mouse at the moment. White flag will be presented for Rob Mitchell. The real battle though for the Christmas champs is back in second, third and fourth place. Megan Henderson, she's second. Then we've got Lott. Then we've got Dryden. If it finishes the way it is, it may be tied for first. We need to look at that as well. It may well be tied between Steve Dryden and Megan Henderson. Checkered flag is out though. Rob Mitchell, he takes out the race win. Megan Henderson, she's going to sneak home for second. Steve Dryden's going to get through for third. That'll almost hand Steve Dryden the Christmas championship. She needed a couple of cars between them, but Dryden snuck through to pick up third place. And that should be enough for him to pick up the Christmas champs here this afternoon at the Rock FM Riverside Speedway.
And I told you to be patient, and I told you to be fine, and I told you to be balanced, and I told you to be kind. And in the morning I'll be with you, but it will be a different kind. 'Cause I'll be holding all the tickets, and you'll be holding all the flights. So my love to wreck it all, cut out all the room to let me fall. Right in the moment, it's all is told.
So Saloon's out on track, racing best pairs today. I haven't heard what the pairs combinations are, but Dean sharing so far today. 2 from 2, car number 68. Couple of well-deserved race victories. Car number 14 out there, the classic car warehouse sponsored car of Brent Sterling. That car there is also for sale. Car 11, Nigel Olsen. Chevy Monza, and 66 also another one of the Monzas. There is Trevor Black. He's had a good day out as well. He's picked himself up a couple of good placings, I think. Let's go back on the results there. Saloons 66 picked himself up a second and a third today, so a good first outing for Trevor Black in car number 66. Car number 33, Tim Wilson, usually peddling a modified sprint, but today racing car number 33, moving to the Saloon grade. And a very, very welcome Dunedin visitor, Mark Newell, in car number 96. That's how they will line up for the third and final race of the Saloons this afternoon. Don't forget, folks, still a couple of modified sprint races to go this afternoon as well. They've got Heat 3, they've also got a feature. It's been all about the Christchurch drivers so far, so it'd be nice for an Invercargill driver to turn the table and pick themselves up a win. Their race coming up very, very shortly, race 3 of the Southern Bullet Cup. Green lights on, we're racing. Shearing, he leads them into turn 1. Oh, the two Monzas deciding to piggyback each other there as they head down into turn 1 and 2. And Olsen, he's damaged a tyre there, so great looking wee car, that wee Chevy Monza. That's what race cars used to look like here back in the day. So we have been told, folks, that there will be a runoff for first and second in the Street Stock Christmas Champs. We will have Steve Dryden, car 33, up against Megan Henderson, car 83. But we're underway now in the Saloons, their final race of the afternoon. Mark Newell made a good start there, moved up into that second spot just behind Dean Shearing. So it's Shearing in 68 who leads him at the moment. Mark Newell in that second spot. Then we go back to Trevor Black, Brett Sterling in fourth place, and Tim Wilson in fifth. So Newell wanting to put a bit of pressure onto Dean Shearing at the moment. As we said before, Shearing's got the perfect record today. He won't want to spoil that there. But Newell from Dunedin, his first time down here this season, he'll do everything he can to try and sneak past Dean Shearing. He would love to take a win home with him this afternoon. Only a car length between the two of them. Then we go back to car 66, Trevor Black. Brett Sterling in fourth place in car number 14. Issues there for Tim Wilson at the rear of the field. Car 33 needs to pull to the inside. Does so. So Newell still certainly within striking distance of Dean Shearing at the moment. Shearing really starting to stretch the legs. Down they come, tick off one more lap. It's still Shearing. You can hear those tyres squealing as they head down between turns 1 and 2. Shearing cruising around the front there at the moment. Car 68, he knows that Newell's just in behind him. He can't afford to relax too early in this one. Trevor Black still doing a good job there as well. He's within pouncing distance of second place, which is Mark Newell. Sterling starting to fall back a little bit now in car number 14. Tim Wilson back out on track as well in 33. He holds up the rear of the field. So Shearing stretches the lead. Newell still holding second place. Trevor Black doing everything he can to get up onto the back of car number 96. 3 or 4 car lengths between the two of them. That car of Black's number 66 just cruises around. You watch him in the corners, he just drives it in, turns it around. While some of these other cars are chucking it in sideways. He's got a nice style in car 66, sticks to the track well. And as I said before, they'll be fairly happy with their first outing today in that car. Shearing now starting to come under pressure again from Newell. So Newell may have just made a slight mistake before, allowing Shearing to stretch that lead, but he's certainly coming back at him. One more lap to go. Can Shearing hold off Newell from Dunedin? Shearing looks like he's struggling in turn 1 and 2. Newell's all over the back of him. Half a lap to go. Shearing just needs to turn it around here. He's struggling for grip out there by the looks of it. Newell's right underneath him. Shearing comes through though. He will make it 3 from 3 in Saloons. Newell second. Trevor Black makes it a hat-trick of podiums today in car 66. A great outing for him. He'll be happy with that, but no doubt about your race winner car number 68. Dean Shearing and the Dean Shearing contracted sponsored Corvette. He'll come round, he'll collect the checkered flag. Leading car number 42, Kate Warren, car number 32 in second, which is Ben Gilmore, 21. Clayton Phillips is third, 33. Brendan Daly from Christchurch is fourth. And the first of the Southlanders, Raymond Phillips, car number 17, currently holding 5th spot overall. Apparently there's only a handful of points between your top 3 drivers, only a couple of points separating them. So heat number 3. Pretty important. Of course, I've got that 15-lap feature just a little bit later on as well. Certainly plenty of carnage last time these guys were out. 4 cars badly damaged. We heard that Dean Miller had a throttle jam on, and that's what caused that carnage before the race. And then we had the rollover by Luke Shearing. So the orange light has gone out. It represents the fact we will get a start next time around. Pretty untidy at the back of the field here at the moment. Raymond Phillips just playing catch up. Kyle Hyde just up ahead of him. There is a big gap there with Kate Warren, car 42. She is the series leader. She's obviously going to try and get a run on. Keep an eye on 42 folks towards the rear of the field. She's picked up there now. We are away. We are racing. Mike Jackson heads him into turns 1 and 2 with Vaughan Marshall all over the back of him. Then we go to Jace McMullen. Oh, a bit of a tangle up there between Kobe Morrison and car number 33, Brendan Daly. They are tied together. Yellow flag is out. We will get a restart. Both tangled up, car 33 and car 6. Well, so another casualty, both Kobe Morrison and Scott Williamson both out. Leaves Mike Jackson alone at the front of the field. Vaughan Marshall, Jaden Fraser just behind him. Then we go back to Jace McMullen and Kevin Fulton, car number 32, Ben Gilmore, and on his outside, Darcy Hewitt. Should get a start this time around. Watch for car 32. He's up there in points if you're wanting to make his way through. Mike Jackson hits him off at the moment, chased hard by Vaughan Marshall. Jaden Fraser loses a couple of spots. Oh, there's car 33, which is Brendan Daly of Christchurch, bouncing down the back straight, looking pretty untidy. But look at the lead that Mike Jackson's got already over the field. He's off to a handy start. Luke Shearing trying to do everything he can as well. He's had 2 rollovers today. He's threading himself through the field there. He's side by side with car number 21, Clayton Phillips, as they head down to turns 3 and 4. Issues for 33, Brendan Daly. Oh, Vaughan Marshall chucks it up on 2 wheels in turns 1 and 2, hit those ruts. So at the moment, Mike Jackson leads this one here from Vaughan Marshall. Then we go back to car 32, Ben Gilmore in 3rd spot. Jace McMullen, he's next in the queue with Kev Fulton. Then we go car 21, Clayton Phillips, Luke Shearing, and Kate Warren. She's next in the queue there. Round they come once more. It's still Jackson over Marshall, over Gilmore. That's your top 3 at the moment. No change there at all. McMullen doing a good job of holding off Kevin Fulton at the moment. Phillips is in that battle as well. Shearing not too far back. And then we go to Warren. Oh, pretty untidy, heading down into turn 1 and 2 with the front runners. They found that rut. Oh, there goes car number 21 from Christchurch. Clayton Phillips gets it all wrong down there in turn 1. Gets back on track, as does Jaden Fraser. So Jackson doing a good job at the moment. He's well up there on points as well in the high drilling car. He's starting to come under pressure from car 67, which is Vaughan Marshall, the rookie so far this season. They're starting to make a bit of a gap on Ben Gilmore, who's car number 32. He's currently holding 2nd place at the moment for the Southern Bullock Cup. Jace McMullen. He's got Luke Shearing just in behind him now. Shearing doing a great job sitting on that high line. Mike Jackson still trying to fend off Vaughan Marshall. Marshall can't quite get the job done on him. Shearing now all over the back of Jace McMullen. He's going to move up into 4th spot. Then car number 68, he's going around the outside of McMullen. McMullen sits down low. He's going to make him work for it. Oh, Kyle Hyde gives the wall a bit of a kiss in the Concrete Works car. He's actually going to thread in behind McMullen and Shearing. So lap traffic at the moment in the form of Darcy Hewitt in front of Michael Jackson. Vaughan Marshall had to slow down there as well. Jackson goes around the outside of Hewitt. Issues there for car 32, issues for car 36. Everybody slowing down on the back straight. I don't know why. Chicken flag out. Missed that one completely, folks. Car 54, Mike Jackson takes it out. Over 67, Vaughan Marshall, 32 from Christchurch. Ben Gilmore, he will take out third spot. Followed home by a fast finishing Luke Shearer in car 68. And then Jace McMullen coming home in fifth place. We will get a wash up on points, folks, and let you know who will start from where in the 15-lap feature race happening a little bit later on this afternoon.
Scattering the moments slightly in your muse. Fear is longer than the trial it takes to run. Oh, keep following on, sailor.
So we've just been told, folks, that there is a tie at the moment between car number 24, the current Southland champion Tam Clements, and car number 11, Jeffrey, and they are both tied on points for first place. And then next in the queue in third place is car 52, Des McTaggart. So this is going to be one heck of a final, folks. The Creativity Plus Production Saloons going head to head. Can Tam Clements beat Jeff Bragg? Can he take out the Southland title 2 years in a row? He's starting mid-pack. Lights are out, waiting for a start. The final of the Creativity Plus Production Saloon Southland Championships is underway. Tam Clements doesn't get off to the best start there at all. He's been boxed in, and Jeffrey in car 11's going around the outside. Clements managed to get himself unboxed. He needs to get up in front of car 52 and car 11. He's done so at the moment. McTaggart gets a bit of a helping hand from Shane Carson. Look at this, the three cars that are in contention are all side by side, heading down the main straight. Tony Jones leads this one from Stephen Richardson. Acacia Mitchell doing a great job there in third place. Clements has slipped back, he's down in seventh. McTaggart, he's up into fourth place. Then we go Carson, Clements, Friend, Phillips, you're in, and car 17, Cullen. Through they go. McTaggart looking the raciest at the moment of those guys that are battling out for the points. Acacia Mitchell makes a bit of a mistake, opens the door. Looks like she's going to let Clements through there. Oh, Carson a bit wild coming out of turns 3 and 4. Clements really needs to make a move on him. He needs to put a car between him and Jeffrey just as a bit of a buffer. But in the meantime, it's McTaggart who's sneaking away. Clements had nowhere to go, but he had to shoot on the infield to try and avoid contact with car 44, Shane Carson. So Tony Jones, handy lead at the moment over Stephen Richardson. Then we go back to McTaggart. We go to Tam Clements and car number 24. Then Carson, Mitchell and Friend. Tam Clements really needs to drive the wheels off the Honda Celica, the Toyota Celica here at the moment. He needs to push hard. He needs to ensure that he can retain the Southland title. He's closing in on him. He's all over the back of McTaggart. Look at the lead though for Tony Jones. Take nothing away. Jones, I thought, was going to be the man to beat, but he's had a bit of a rotten start to the day, but he's making amends for it now on heat 3. Richardson still holds second place. Clements has a look on the inside of McTaggart. He really wants to pick that placing up. McTaggart was only a couple of points back in third place. Clements needs to keep pushing. Force the error, sneak on through. Friend struggling to get past Alicia Mitchell at the moment. Casey Mitchell, sorry. She's doing a great job of holding him in behind there. Carson doing well on this one also. He's in 5th place. But look at the lead that Tony Jones, car 23, has got. Almost half a track length. White flag is being presented to Jones in car 23. Here comes Fred making a late charge on Mitchell. Gives her a bit of a nudge as they head down to 3 and 4. Less than half a lap to go for Tony Jones. Richardson 2nd, McTaggart 3rd. Tam Clements in 4th place, then it's Carson. What can Clements do? Chicken flag is out for car 23. He takes this one here out. Oh, Richardson goes high and wide. Can Clements sneak through? McTaggart 2nd, not sure who was 3rd there. That could well hurt Clements' championship hopes. With Richardson going high and wide, it might have cost him a spot. Not entirely sure. We'll make sure we do get the official results to you by the end of the meeting, but no doubt about who won it. Car 23, Tony Jones.
Restore your senses of losing love. Oh, keep following love. This is love, you, Nolly, you, Magnolia.
This is the final, folks, of the Southland Stock Car Championships. Once again, I don't have any points update on how these guys are going, so if anyone from the Stock Car grade does have a points update on the Southland title, could you please bring it up to the control tower here so that we know exactly who has placed where. So we're away in racing. This is the final heat for the Southland title, and it's Mark Taylor with Shannon Knight, 29C, all over the back of him. Oh, McNamara takes a nudge into the wall. Knight goes around. So Nathan Taylor and Mark Taylor lead this one here, 1st and 2nd at the moment. Then we go back to Fraser, car 89, Shannon Knight 29, 21 is Logan McNamara, and Wade Crawford, car 72 at the rear of the field. So at the moment, Nathan Taylor leads the Southland title. Is he going to dish it up to car number 84, Mark Taylor, to try and snatch that Southland title from him? Wade Crawford, keep an eye on him down here, car number 72. He may just be waiting for these two Dunedin cars to come around. He's going to play the spoiler by the looks of it. Here they come. Keep an eye on 72, folks. Is he going to dish it out? He lines them up. Oh, just gives him a bit of a kiss on the back end. Lets Mark Taylor through, but he holds up Nathan Taylor. Fraser and Shannon Knight, they need to jump on this. They're up there in points. They need to get up there. Somebody needs to slow down Mark Taylor. Logan McNamara, car 21. He's next in the queue. It's still Mark Taylor, Nathan Taylor holding 2nd spot. Then we go back to Glenn Fraser, Shannon Knight. The Taylors will know that they've got a target on their back. Crawford and McNamara just circulating. They know they can't win the title, but they know they can dictate who's going to win it. Here comes Taylor. McNamara sits down low. He's going to have to line him up and drill him. I think he's too... Oh, he's gone to him. He's put him into the walls, and Nathan Taylor now is in front. And he's got Wade Crawford in front of him. Glenn Fraser now 2nd. Shannon Knight 3rd. Mark Taylor manages to get away. McNamara did the job. Here comes Wade Crawford. Taylor's going to be too quick around the outside. No, Crawford left his run too late. Issues for Shannon Knight, car 29C, he's out of this one. So Nathan Taylor now leads from Glenn Fraser. Black flag coming out for car 72 by the looks of it. Mark Taylor sitting in behind Crawford, wee bit nervous, wanting to go past him. Nathan Taylor circulating, he's still leading this one here, but he's just circulating at snail's pace. McNamara has spun here in turn one. Nathan Taylor goes through. He still leads this one here from Glenn Fraser in second place, then Mark Taylor in third. And one of these back markers spoil the party. Not at the moment, they're too evenly spread. Glenn Fraser has a look on the inside of Crawford, away he goes. Crawford shown the black flag. Nathan Taylor is the man they need to be targeting if they're going to keep the Southern title in the South. Mark Taylor was the champ last year. Nathan Taylor, he's in the box seat at the moment. Can he become the champ this year? Wade Crawford, he pins Mark Taylor to the wall. He's not the one they need to be stopping. Nathan Taylor's the one they need to target. Glenn Fraser comes through, holding that second spot. Logan McNamara lining up Taylor. They're side by side as they come onto the main straight. Last lap flag is out. Less than a lap to go. Cat and mouse going on here in turn 1 and 2 between McNamara. Checkered flag has been presented. No one really seemed to collect the checkered, but Nathan Taylor seems to think that he's won that one there, but has it been Glenn Fraser? I'll tell you what, we'll work out these points and we'll get the points results to you, but it looks like it could be Nathan Taylor. So it could be a wee bit of controversy with that one, folks, from our maths, which isn't particularly good. We think the car number 73 may well have pulled in a lap early, so we'll wait and see. We'll give you the points update. So it's going to boil down to Glenn Fraser, car number 89I, and car number 73, Nathan Taylor. So we'll wait and see. Okay, folks, here we go. This will decide the Christmas Championship for Street Stocks. Megan Henderson, can she outsmart Steve Dryden? Track's fairly greasy at the moment. 4-lap runoff for the title. Away we go. Megan Henderson gets off to a good start. Steve Dryden struggling to get a gear off the line. So Megan Henderson, she gets the jump. Dryden goes straight to the outside. Pushes as hard as he can. Look at that, tearing the dirt up the wall. So at the moment, Megan Henderson doing it for the ladies in car number 83 with a handy lead, but anything can happen. There is 4 laps in this runoff. We can confirm Rob Mitchell has placed 3rd in the Christmas Champs. This is your battle for 1st and 2nd. Steve Dryden is coming at Megan Henderson as quickly as he can. It's greasy. He's gone into the wall once again. He made that mistake 2 laps in a row. Megan Henderson with almost a straight length lead at the moment. But as we... Oh, she's going to go around. As we said before about pressure, folks, Megan Henderson has just come under some. So, Steve Dryden now leads this one here, the runoff. In fact, that could be short-lived as well. Megan Henderson needs to straighten herself out. Get herself back on track. Here comes Dryden. So, Henderson back in front. Dryden pushing as hard as he can. Once again goes into that wall. Is there issues there for Megan Henderson? They're having a play, cat and mouse, nose to tail down the back straight. Megan Henderson gets a nudge. Dryden's going to measure up for size. and Naylor heading into turns 3 and 4. Megan needs to get down low, get the foot hard up. Car number 83. She gives him a bit of a nudge. She shouldn't be waiting for him. She needs to go. Dryden now leads this one here. The runoff for first place in the Christmas Trophy. Dryden makes a rookie mistake there. White flag is out. Wee bit slow to come out. Less than a lap to go. Can Megan Henderson take out the Christmas Trophy over Steve Dryden? Dryden running round the wall. Megan Henderson, she's only got this corner to run. Can she hold off Steve Dryden in car 33? Give her a shout, folks. Put your hands together. Megan Henderson upstages Steve Dryden. And what could only be known as an upset, folks. Megan Henderson has won the Christmas Trophy over Steve Dryden. Never saw that one coming. I thought it'd be a bit of a one-sided race with all that experience Steve's got, but Megan, she drove the wheels off that thing. She's driven it well all day. She deserves to win the championship. And she does. Put your hands together, folks, as she circulates. We better queue up her victory music or I'll hear about it. Car number 83, Megan Henderson. Of the afternoon for youth saloons. They're also running for the Christmas Trophy. At the moment, car number 888, Jake McIntyre, who, where is he starting? He's starting on the third row of the grid, currently leads us. 44, Anastasia Ladbrook is tied for second with car number 51, so 44 and 51 tied on points, and Nathan Ryan, the current Southern and Otago champ, currently sitting in third place. Away and racing, green lights on, and it's Nathan Ryan, looks to the outside of Jacob Garrett. He's going to go straight into the walls and not the way he wanted to start race number 3. Jake McIntyre took drastic action as well. I thought it could have ended up ugly for the points leader at the moment, but he managed to get away from that one. Nathan Ryan still very, very loose down that back straight there, so at the moment, one of the Dunedin drivers there, 42, Braden Johnson, jumps out to a handy lead in this one here with Jacob Garrett, car 22, Justin behind him. Then we go back to car number 14, Ashley Tyler being chased by Anastasia Ladbrook. Then we've got Tyler Morris, Harrison Brown, Jake McIntyre. Car number 8 there, Harry Greer, Nathan Ryan still finding car number 9 a handful. Shavana Simon ducks under the inside of him. Another lap ticked off. Skylar Fisher, she's parked up on the infield there. There's a challenge for the lead. Jacob, this is going to be contact with the wall. He went in there pretty hard and fast, did Jacob Garrick, and he went straight into the wall. Can he get off the wall? Orange lights come on. We will have a restart just as Jacob Garrick manages to get himself underway again. Car number 8 having a few issues as well. Harry Greer down at the turn 4.
Staying in my play pretend where the fun ain't got no end. Can't go home alone again. Need someone to numb the pain. You're gone and I gotta stay high all the time. And I gotta stay high all the time. And I gotta stay high all the time to keep you off my mind.
Slots back into second. Car 14 had a good day today as well. Ashley Todd will start from third. Lights are on. We're away. We are racing. Anastasia Ladbrook wastes no time, slipping up into that third position just behind Garrick, but he's stretching the legs already as car number 42, Braden Johnson, with a handy lead as he heads down the back straight. Garrick in second place. Then we go back to Anastasia Ladbrook, car 14, Ashley Todd on the inside there. Tyler Morris a wee bit high and wide, holding up Jake McIntyre at the moment. as Harrison Brown manages to sneak through. He's made a move. So Harrison Brown up into 5th spot. Jake McIntyre doesn't want to get stuck in behind these guys. He's had 2 wins from 2 starts today. He's leading the points. He needs to make up another couple of placings just to try and secure the Christmas trophy for Youth Saloons. Braden Johnson, though, doing a great job at the front of the field in car number 42. Labrook, she's now moved up into that 2nd spot. She's chasing as hard as she can. She came close before to her first win here at the Rock FM Riverside Speedway. Just to get tangled up with some lap traffic, she's now starting to put pressure on the race leader, which is Braden Johnson of Dunedin. So Johnson, Labrook, Garrick's how they line up at the moment. McIntyre, he's done a great job to pick up another couple of spots. Then we go to Todd. We've got Morris, Nathan Ryan in the battle here now as well. Top 3 cars, absolutely nothing more. Garrick bounces around up there in turn 3 and 4. He loses some track position. He's got McIntyre chasing him pretty hard, just like Labrook is currently chasing Johnson with a handful of laps to go. What's Labrook got for him? 42 versus 44 down into turns 3 and 4. Labrook needs to get down low, try and force the error, put that pressure on. Here comes Garrick, he's coming back in car 22. McIntyre wants a piece of this as well. It's going to be a 4-car battle for 1st to 4th. Labrook gets a bit of a reminder from Jacob Garrick that he's right there. This is helping Johnson, who's out in front, stretch the legs slightly. Johnson doing a great job at the moment. Holding off some pretty angry Youth Saloons. Labrook still putting pressure on behind. She struggled in earlier races to get past that lap traffic. She needs to back herself to make a pass. McIntyre's not going to waste any time. He tries to have a look on the outside of Labrook. White flag being presented this time around. 1 lap to go here in the Youth Saloons. Can Braden Johnson hold off an angry pack of Southland Youth Saloons? He's looking good at the moment, car 42. Garrett goes around, he's out of the equation now. It is still Braden Johnson in 42. 1 more corner to go. He's going to take out a race victory here this afternoon in the Youth Saloons. It's Braden Johnson from Dunedin. He takes it out over Anastasia Labrook. 888 is Jake McIntyre. He'll settle for 3rd, followed by Tyler Morris, car 51. As soon as we get a points update, folks, on the final of this here, we'll let you know. But going into this here, it was 888 Jake McIntyre. He managed the 3rd placing in that one there. Wasn't enough points to hold off Anastasia Labrook. We'll find out. We'll let you know. But congratulations, well done. A race victory for the Dunedin driver, Braden Johnson. So the runoff for 2nd and 3rd place for the Southland title. Of course, the title's already been sewn up by car 73, which is Nathan Taylor. Glenn Fraser on the inside, Mark Taylor on the outside. This is for 2nd and 3rd. Taylor very, very experienced. Glenn Fraser in just about, probably about his 6th meeting. And it's Taylor who's got off to the gun start at the moment. Fraser all over that pole line trying to make this track as short as possible. But here comes Fraser, he's right into the back of him. Playing a bit of cat and mouse as they head down the back straight. Fraser would dearly love to stand on the 2nd step of the podium. He's all over the back of them in that tank. Look at that, you can smell the clutch as they go around. Fraser pushing as hard as he can. He's not going to want to do that for too long. Mark Taylor, very, very experienced peddler. Stretches the legs now down the back straight. Fraser's got some chasing to do. Car 84, he was the reigning Southland title holder heading into this meeting. He's handed that to Nathan Taylor. And at the moment, he's comfortably out in second place. Issues there for Glenn Fraser by the looks of a car 89. He pulls in, so that will settle the Southland title. The runoff second place will go to Mark Taylor. Glenn Fraser, he will settle for that third spot. Bit of a shame for Glenn Fraser, but it's all an experience thing. He did a bit of damage to that clutch, I think, on the way through when he was tangled up there with Taylor. The checkered flag will be presented to Mark Taylor. He will take out second in the stock car Southland title. Glenn Fraser third. Put your hands together, folks.
Damn, girl, I was supposed to be your man, girl. I thought we had plans, girl. I guess that all changed. Been sucking out my blood, cause I forgot to check for facts. She a monster, cold-hearted, the female Dexter. Who next up? No, I'm not the last.
I've put on a hell of a show this afternoon. There's been carnage, there's been rollovers, there's been controversy, you name it. It all comes down to this now, though. 15 laps of modified sprint action to see if we can find who the first ever winner of the Southern Bullet Cup will be. Front row of the grid leading points at the moment, but the points mean nothing. All it comes down to is a starting position for the final, but the front row of the grid will be car 32, being Gilmore of Christchurch. He will line up alongside Kate Warren in car number 42. Then we've got car number 21 on the second row of the grid, Clayton Phillips, who will line up alongside Michael Jackson, car number 54. Car 17, Raymond Phillips, will line up alongside car 21, Kevin Filton. Fourth row back, Jace McMullen, car number 84, will line up alongside car number 33, Brendan Daly. Back one more row, Vaughan Marshall, car 67 is going to line up alongside car 36C, which is Jaden Fraser. Next row, Dean Miller, car 55, will line up alongside Darcy Hewitt, car number 11. Next row, we go to car number 6, which is Kobe Morrison. He'll line up alongside 77, Kyle Hyde. Car number 22, Scott Williamson. He will line up alongside car 68, Luke Shearing, who's had a couple of rollovers today. And at the rear of the field, looking a wee bit smoky at the moment, car 99, Charlie Jackson. That is how they line up, 15-lap final. Southern Bullet Cup up for grabs. Lights are out, we should get a start this time around with Gilmore and Warren from the front row of the grid. Watch for turn one, folks, this is where the action takes place. We're away and racing, wee bit of contact back in the pack, but it's Warren who gets out in front of Gilmore. Third place at the moment to Clayton Phillips. He's in a drag race with Kevin Fulton, Kev the Cupcake. He's in fourth place at the moment, car number 21, Raymond Phillips on his outside. Then we've got Michael Jackson and Jace McMullen. Vaughan Marshall trying to find a way around McMullen at the moment. Oh, Raymond Phillips does a wheel stand in turn number 2. Very, very lucky to control that one there. Did very well indeed. Loses a couple of spots though. Kate Warren, car 42, out in front of this one here. She's currently holding off 32, Ben Gilmore. Then we go back to Clayton Phillips in 21C. 21I, the first of the Southlanders in fourth place is Kevin Fulton. Michael Jackson and Vaughan Marshall right there as well. That's a battle for fourth, fifth and sixth place. Oh, Clayton Phillips, he hits that big rut in turn 1 and 2 there. Unsettles the car. It's all about Kate Warren at the moment though. Darcy Hewitt, he's on the infield. Car 42, looking racy, look at the lead she's got at the moment. Kate Warren leads Ben Gilmore from Clayton Phillips in third place. Then Michael Jackson, Kevin Fulton. He's in a battle with Vaughan Marshall. Jace McMullen not too far away from that battle as well. Luke Shearing, high and wide. He's driving the wheels off car 68. Keep an eye on him. He's trying to chase down car 33, Brendan Daly. Lap traffic in front of Warren now at the moment. She hits that rut between 1 and 2. She'll want to get around Darcy Hewitt. Down she goes. He puts him a lap down. So Warren leads this one here. Gilmore still holding on to that second spot from Clayton Phillips. Yellow will come on there, Scott Williamson. Williamson comes adrift there between turns 1 and 2. Kev Fulton falling down the order there slightly as well. Mike Jackson, the top of the locals in 4th place with Vaughan Marshall in 5th. So this will compact the field somewhat. Ben Gilmore and Clayton Phillips, the top 3. Mike Jackson, Vaughan Marshall's there as well. Kevin Fulton, Jace McMullen. We're going to start. Daly goes to the outside of Warren. Didn't make inroads into those, so Warren gets off to a handy start. Then we go back to Gilmore. Phillips here as well. Mike Jackson pushing pretty hard along with Vaughan Marshall. So the two Southland boys are running with the Christchurch bunch this time. They're a whole lot closer than what they were before. Vaughan Marshall looking for a way past Mike Jackson. No way through there. Jackson driving the wheels off the hydraulic car. Marshall doing well up in 5th place here at the moment, considering he had one DNF today as well. A lot of smoke further down the pack there for car number 99, which is Charlie Jackson. So the Christchurch trio of cars starting to stretch their legs again. Warren still leads this one here. She's got a handy 3 or 4 car length lead at the moment over Ben Gilmore in car 32, the A-Ron sponsor machine at 21. Clayton Phillips still holds that 3rd spot from Michael Jackson and Vaughan Marshall. Luke Shearing doing a hell of a job as well. He's now up into that 6th spot. Good effort considering the day that car number 66 has had. Phillips starting to fall back in the pack now. Warren starting to come under pressure from Gilmore. Gilmore starting to catch Warren as they head round one more time. Warren will just sit down nice and low. Gilmore, couple of car lengths, that's all that's between them at the moment. Phillips, Clayton Phillips that is, still comfortably in 3rd place with Michael Jackson and Vaughan Marshall battling it out for 4th and 5th. Whoa, another tangle up. Darcy Hewitt, Scott Williamson, the orange all come on again. They'll bunch them back. Oh, almost contact there between Williamson and Vaughan Marshall. Marshall got past Jackson as well, but I think he may be put back. Darcy Hewitt tied up there with Scott Williamson. Lights are out, ready for a restart. We're away and racing this time around. Gilmore shot directly to the outside, tried to get a jump on Warren. He's all over that. Hold on. Oh, there's Sheeran. His bad day just got worse. He's parked up on the infield there. Through comes Kate Warren. Still in defence mode. Gilmore in 2nd place. 99. Charlie Jackson's finally given this one up with a whole lot of smoke. Kate Warren with a handy lead now over Gilmore. Clayton Phillips. Here comes Vaughan Marshall. Marshall's up there now. Can he move up into a podium spot? He's putting pressure at the moment on car 21. Clayton Phillips. Can we get a Southlander on the podium? It's all Christchurch at the moment. Less than a lap to go. Kate Warren. Kate Warren looking comfortable at the moment in car 42. She takes the black and white jacket from car 32, which is Gilmore. Then it goes to Phillips. Vaughan Marshall, the first of the Southlanders, then Mike Jackson. Jace McMullen. Brendan Daly. And a strong finish from car 17, Ray Phillips. From the sole lady in the paddock, Kate Warren. In car 42.